Hey guys, today we're going to be making a kind of backcountry Cornish hen. I've already started the brine. I did that this morning. It's going to be about a cup or a quarter cup of kosher salt, a quarter cup of brown sugar, sage, onion salt, garlic powder, chili powder, and bay leaf. Just a little sprinkle of each, just something enough to kind of add some flavor to the things. We're going to heat that on the stove and just basically to kind of everything kind of working in there into the brine and to dissolve everything. To that, we're going to add about a half an orange, and we're going to just kind of do a little marination in the bag. We've been kind of thawing those overnight. Give this a good shake, and throw that right in there, and then crush that little bad boy right there, and we have a little bit of a brine marinade, and that's going to go in there for about 2 hours, just to kind of get it all good and ready to go for the hot coals and grill. Okay guys, now we are going to be making a kind of one pot cornbread style dressing. It's going to be southwestern style as well. I've already started kind of cooking the breakfast sausage. I did about a little under a half a tube of the sausage. Any kind of work. I usually just use the regular. That's about it. And then to that, I have actually made pre-prepped some cornbread dressing from Stovetop. I know, don't judge. We don't usually use a box around here, but hey, we're in the backwoods and anything we can do to shortcut is great. So that's kind of prepped and ready to go. And while our sausage cooks down, that's just about done, we're going to be adding a little bit of onion. You can kind of eyeball that. And then kind of saute that in along with everything else. We've got some peppers. I've already prepped those as well. Pre-prepping is pretty important when you're in an RV because you have no space. And if you want to, spend your time cooking and enjoying it, that's kind of the way to go. The important part is not to be digging through all your cabinets looking for the thing you need and doing all that good stuff. Oops, I forgot to add the butter. Gotta unwrap the butter. That was for the onion. Kind of keeping it light here. A little extra corn. We're going to be adding also a little corn to the stuffing because anytime we can add a little vegetable is a good idea. It's going to add a little more texture to it as well. And this one pot cooking is kind of helpful indeed as well. Probably do a side of some squash. So, kind of give it that kind of Three Sisters feel minus the beans because nobody wants beans in their stuffing. That's kind of gross. Another thing we're going to add is a little bit of hatch chili. Give it that kind of spice. I'm going to do the whole can because, let's not overpower things with chili because that's kind of gross. And then at the end, we're just going to add a little bit of sage. I'll let that all come together. Saute everything up. And then I'll just get that cooked down, and then we'll be adding it to the dressing here. We'll bake that off a little bit closer to when the Cornish hens are going through. Probably about 350, maybe top with a little cheese, and done. Okay guys, now we're going to be making the spice rub for the hens. I've got a little garlic here, got a little sage. We're just gonna kind of break that up a little bit, kind of in there, and kind of just get in there and make a nice. Okay, once you've got it kind of pounded out into kind of a nice paste, what we're going to do is add a little chili powder, just a skosh here, shakes. That's your sweet chili. This is a Chimayo chili powder from New Mexico. I'm just going to add a touch of that for the purpose that Chimayo is pretty hot. The black pepper, and then just a touch of salt. The salt's going to help you also kind of keep everything ground up and together in there. Then I'm just going to add a little bit of the leftover orange. So this is going to make a nice paste to kind of rub all over those little birds. Kind of give them a nice spicy, citrusy flavor. So you'll have something like this. And then we'll take the birds out of the fridge and kind of pat them dry and give them a little massage. While we've been inside cooking and getting everything prepped, Kevin here has been doing our fire. Hi Kevin, thanks. So little tour around of Snyder Hill BLM right here in the heart of Tucson. Here's the Shirley B. Hello Shirley B. Glorious rig she's been so far. Views all around, lots of neighbors, not too many, not too close, but just outside of the city here. It's absolutely free, which is kind of awesome. All right, so we're just gonna do a quick side here. Some Mexican squash. Just give it kind of a slice down the middle. Just some cute little, slices. Everything here. Knife skills. Not awesome today. Anywho, just put them in your little tin foil that you kind of pre-greased. I put a little pat of butter in there too. Sure it's going on my sunglasses there. Give them a little salt, just a little. And pepper. Wind's picking up outside. That's exciting. And then there was a little squished garlic I kind of just broke up in here. Did that. Fold them up, and they are ready for the coals. Cute little side dish for two there. We'll go along with our cornbread dressing and our Cornish hens. The birds out of the brine, and we've kind of patted them dry, so a little bit drier. I've taken a little slice of orange, a little slice of lemon. We're just kind of jam it into the cavity here, and just a little bit of sage as well. This is going to just kind of serve to kind of add a little extra flavor from the inside out. I'm going to do the same thing, kind of give that little guy a squeeze, just like the other one. A little sage, and a little onion. There we are. Next step is we're going to just kind of a little rub on the birds right there. Kind of just give them a little happy massage. Then we're going to take a little marinade that we used earlier. I'm just going to pour a little bit of that on there and rub that in real good. Get that all over that bird. Just add a lot of flavor to the skin, and underneath the skin, if you can get in there, a little under there too. Just a little bit. Under the skin. Sometimes I do at Thanksgiving with my turkey, add a little pat of butter underneath the skin. We patted the birds dry, and we added a little bit of the rub. Stuffed the birds with a little slice of lemon, oranges, and onion and sage. Just to kind of give them a little citrus pop on the inside. Just rub them down, and they are ready. Okay, now we're going to truss the little chicken. I've made just a little slip knot here. You can see it kind of just basically a simple knot. You just slip together. Kind of put it on his little wrist. Do a little kind of thing around the wrist there. Pop that little bad boy back there. Kind of like you're telling him he's been bad. He's got to go. And just rip it around the other wing. They can do this a lot easier on the internet. You know, those professional people. But we aren't those people, so we'll do our best. It's supposed to get in that elbow joint. Just kind of tie it off right there. I'm good to go. And get the little legs. Basically what you're trying to do here is pop the little breast up so it kind of just stays together in kind of a nice fashion. Get it around its little chicken ankles and do the same thing. We are going to be skewering this, so I'm not getting too crazy about it. Obviously, this is working really well. Oh, hell. It's a lot easier on a chicken. I'm no chicken dominatrix, damn it. Sunset coming up. Just a little bit of color yet. Doing here is a little chili lime butter, just to kind of add a little flavor to it, keep it moist and everything. And keeping those birds happy. So we finally completed our task of making Cornish game hens and cornbread stuffing with squash and cranberry sauce. We had a little incident where I picked up a very flaming hot brick, so I'm going to caution everybody, if you are out RV cooking in the backwoods, please don't do what I did because it's really painful. Kevin was amazing, and he picked up the pace and he finished up the dinner and plated everything beautifully. And we are starving, so we're going to go ahead and eat. Thanks for following along on our crazy cooking adventure today, guys. Thanks.